everybody, Regan Hagstead here, Mortgage Success Blueprint. And today I wanted to go over something which I think a lot of people do incorrectly, and that's establishing your 2019 production and volume goals, but doing it strategically. Too many times people say, well, in 2018 I did this, so 2019 I'm going to do that, and I think that's a good goal. The problem is if you just pick an arbitrary number, or I'm going to do 20% more this year, if you don't achieve it and you're halfway through the year, it's kind of demotivating. You just kind of say, oh, well, I didn't really care about it. I just picked a number. And if I do the same this year, that's fine. You want to tie it to something. You want to be prepared and planned and really bought into your goal. That's the only way you're going to get it. Otherwise, it's just luck. And I think that's the biggest mistake people make when they're trying to incrementally grow their business, is they just pick 20% more or 25% more and leave it at that, but you're not bought in. That's just a number. So what I wanted to do today is really back you into how you establish a correct goal, or a goal that pushes yourself but is also still obtainable, okay? And what I'm gonna do is a screen share. And I think that the only way to do this is to first start out gathering your data, okay? So get your 2018 data, and what I mean by that is get your funded loans, go through your database or your CRM and pull in every lead that you received from referrals or hand raises or inquiries. Just pull all of those in, okay? Because what we need to see is how many leads you have, and we need to see how many loans you funded, how many clients went to pre-approval, or you can even pull, I think this is helpful, how many credit reports did you pull? And then you want to also establish how many referral partners do I have? Those are the pieces of information that you're going to need to kind of build this out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to share a spreadsheet with you that I use to establish this. So I'm going to pull up my screen real quick, and you guys should be seeing this now. And so as we go through and look at this spreadsheet, what you want to do is manually enter in anything in blue, okay? So how many referral partners do I have currently, okay? And how many am I going to have each month? So obviously you start out in January at the number that you currently have. And then obviously you can adjust this, but based on increasing the referral partners. You're going to get about 1.6 leads per partner. Now this isn't 100% science area by area, but this is a pretty good indication across the country of the actual inquiries or leads you get from your referral partners. Some are better, some are worse. There's a really good average though to build off of. And of those, 29% of those should close. I built out these metrics. I actually did an entire series on the 29% rule, but what it does is this kind of backs you into what you should be able to expect. So if we're sitting here and saying I start the year with 5 referral partners, I can expect about 8 leads per month currently. And of that, that would translate to 2.3 closings. If I put in my average loan size of 240, that is what your volume should be. And I had just set it up at a 125 basis point LO comp. That's what you can expect your commissions to be. Now, again, we know this isn't dead on every single month, but if you're planning, this is going to be a way for you to mathematically establish your goal, not whimsically. And then you say, I'm going to add 1 referral partner. I'm going to add another referral partner. It then shows you how many leads you would then expect to start receiving. And in turn, how many loans you should then expect to start to close. Now, just because you get a new referral partner doesn't mean immediately the next month you close a deal, but this is how you build out a plan, right? And establishing your average loan amount. And what you can do is you can actually, through math, go through and say, how do I, with my referral partners, let's just say you change this to 10. See how that month it changes the LO comp and how much you're going to make and how many loans you're going to do? Or maybe you change it to 18. You're going to add 13 referral partners this year, 1 a month or so. You can now see what you should expect as far as an increase in income. And this is a way for you to establish realistic volume numbers, realistic income numbers by using these metrics. So every referral partner you add will add about 1.6 leads, and of those leads, you will close about 29% of them. So this should allow you to back into things, and you can get extremely aggressive on the referral partners. I want to add 20 this year, or you can be more scaled back and say, I want to add 6 because that's going to hit my goal. Okay. And when you do this, this starts fine tuning you into what you need to focus on. And then you say, well, okay, how do I add 5 referral partners from January to May? That's 1 a month, but how do I actually do that? Well, here's the other spreadsheet, the referral partners and meetings, okay? If you've got a goal of closing 4 loans, 5 loans, 6 loans, 7 loans, I just broke it down by quarter. This tells you how many leads you need to receive because we're still using that 29% rule, right? And if you need to receive 13 leads to close 4 loans, 1.6 leads per referral partner, you now need 8 referral partners. You'd add in here how many referral partners you currently have, and in turn, you need 3.62 more referral partners to hit your goal. And we say, well, then how do we get those? Well, you need to have 14 meetings. I feel like of the real estate agents that you meet or talk to, you should realistically be able to close and start getting referrals immediately about 25%. See, because we all know that if you meet with 14 realtors, half of them just don't do any business. And like they might close 2 houses a year. And, so they're not going to be a great referral partner. I'm not saying you can't work with them, but I'm just saying from running a business, that's not an ideal partner. Okay. And then you say, well, okay, of those other 7 that are left over, okay, from them, you should have a fairly good close ratio. But that's why I say 25% of all the agents you meet or talk with will actually end up becoming referral partners. Hopefully you can increase that ratio and it makes it easier. But this is just an average way to go about it. And as you start adding referral partners each month, you need less and less referral partners. And in turn, you need less and less meetings. And as I started putting it down here, you could reach a point where your number is negative. That's perfect because that means you have the exact amount of referral partners you need to hit your goal. And as you can see, we increased our goal here to 6 loans a month. In turn, we're still a little short in July and August, but September, we now hit it because we added 2 more referral partners. But then we increased our production goal and we need more referral partners. See, that's the key. Is really just setting it up to where mathematically it's attainable. Because if you said, I want to close 7 loans and you have 5 referral partners, I'm just telling you, it's highly unlikely that it will happen. And if it does happen, okay, I don't know if it's something that's sustainable. So that's why when you focus on your referral partners, you're going to be able to really build out your units and number of volume, okay? So I'm going to undo the screen share right now. And so I hope you guys really kind of understand where I'm coming from, is put some math behind it. I'm happy to share the spreadsheets, I'm happy to share the presentation, but don't just go at it whimsically and pick a number. Fine tune it. Look at your data, look at what you need to do, and that's the only way you're going to build legitimate volume and unit production goals, and you're going to be fired up all year long to achieve it. So I hope you guys took something from this. I hope this is going to really help you. And like I said, I'm happy to share my spreadsheet via my website for anybody to download and use. Until then, hope you're having a great day. And I look forward to seeing you guys here on the next Mortgage Success Blueprint.